Yo everyone, what's up? This is Logan going with Going's Kicks. Today I'm bringing you guys this Galaxy Roshe custom. So without further ado, hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so the first step to this customization process, we are just going to lay a couple pieces of the masking tape across the Nike swoosh just to make sure it's all covered up. And then after that, we're going to use the Exacto knife to trace all around the swoosh and then peel it off so that everything around the swoosh is taped off, but then the swoosh will be open and free. Okay, so now that we've finished taping up the swoosh, we have to spray this Bulldog Adhesion promoter onto the swoosh so that the paint will be able to stick and last for a long time. So next what we're going to do is tape a little bit more just around the edges just to cover more up, and then after that use saran wrap to cover up everything else so that the adhesion promoter just gets on the Nike swoosh. Alright, so now that we got these all wrapped up with the plastic wrap, what we're going to do now is take these outside and spray them with the adhesion promoter. This stuff is really strong, so I would not recommend doing it inside because it's very bad. It'll probably kill some brain cells, and that is definitely no bueno, so just take it outside and you'll be good. So I'm going to spray a couple coats on each swoosh, and then after that, these guys will be ready to paint. Okay, so now that I've sprayed that adhesion promoter on, I let it dry for 10 minutes, and now it is time to take that saran wrap off. Alright, so now all the prepping of the shoes is all done, so now it's finally what you guys have all been waiting for. It's time to paint. To start off, we have the flat white Angelus. You probably should be using white, but I just ran out of mine, so I'm going to be using flat white just because there's not that big of a difference. Okay, so to start off, I'm just going to be shaking up the Angelus flat white, then opening it up. Got it. Then I'm just going to pour a little bit of the flat white into the cap. Now all I'm going to be doing is dipping the Spouncer into the flat white paint. You can scrape off some of that excess, and then you're just going to go over the swoosh and just dab it on there. And probably my biggest tip here is just don't be afraid to make it look sloppy, because in the end it'll just be a bunch of dots, and so it'll look cool. Even if you think you messed up, it'll probably end up just looking really good. So just kind of go for it and don't hold back. Okay, my dudes and dudettes, this is what it should be looking like after you finish the white coat. You can see there's still some black in the background, but it's mostly covered in white. You're gonna have the white as the primary coat, so it's gonna make all the other colors pop out. So don't be afraid to go a little crazy with this white. So here's what it should be looking like. So now you're just gonna want to wait probably like 10 minutes for it to dry. But then after that, you can go with whatever color you want, either the purple or the Bahama blue. Really doesn't matter, just whatever your heart is telling you. All right, so let's wait for this puppy to dry, and then we're gonna go right on to the next color. Okay, so now I'm happy with this amount of blue, so I'm just gonna let it dry, and then we can finish it off with the purple coat. Okay, so now we're all done laying down the white, the blue, and the purple. So now it's looking pretty good, a little crazy, but we got one more step just to make the whole thing pop out a little bit more. So what we're going to be using is the flat white again, or the white, and also just toothbrush that you definitely do not want to use again unless you want to get a bunch of paint on your teeth. And then we're just going to give it a little starry effect by dipping the paintbrush in the paint and then flicking it with your finger onto the brush. And it will be looking pretty darn sexy afterward. So you're going to want to keep your tape on, but you don't want to get any of the stars anywhere else besides the swoosh. So what I'm going to do is cut out where the Nike swoosh is on a cardboard box, just like a little rectangle, not too big. And then after that, I can just stand it straight up and then do the paint flicking onto the swoosh. And you're gonna make sure you want to lay down newspaper so that the paint doesn't get anywhere you don't want it to, because it will get a little messy. Okie dokie, so now that you guys know what to do, let's finish these babies up. Okay, so now to give it a starry effect, we're gonna dip a toothbrush in the flat white Angelus paint and then use our thumb to flick the paint onto the swoosh and make it look like there is a galaxy of stars on the swoosh. Okay, now just to finish the shoes up, I'm gonna wrap them up in saran wrap once again, and then spray them with the Krylon crystal clear finish to make it look nice and shiny. Okay guys, that wraps up this video. Thanks so much for watching. If you liked it, please like this video and subscribe. Later dudes.